Hello, and welcome to this video from Field Ascend. We are field service software. Today, we're going to show how to set up vehicle checks and use the vehicle management area. If we go to the Vehicles module, we can see the different options. There is a Vehicles section where you can fill in the vehicle details. There is a Quick Add function, a Vehicle Check Setup area, and a place where we can monitor check results. These are previous vehicle check results, which we can go through, review, and see the different readouts from those results. We also have data requests, which we'll go through, and notifications. Notifications are where we can set up emails that go to your fleet management staff or to the admin staff within the business who are responsible for maintaining vehicles. We also have an area where we can view any deleted vehicles. You can download a CSV as well. Here, we only have one vehicle on this demo. If we select Edit, we can open up the vehicle details and see all the information stored against it. We have registration due date, registration status, warranty expiry dates, make, model, and other details. We also have service and maintenance information, tire condition, tire sizes, purchase information, and insurance details. We can assign the vehicle to staff members. It is currently assigned to Demo Engineer 1. At the bottom, we have vehicle documents, where we can store service records, inspection records, registration documents, ownership documents, and other documents. From this page, you may not have all the information for the vehicle. If the vehicle is not stored locally and it is out with a field engineer, we can send out a data request. I'll demonstrate that first. If we press Request Information, these fields open up, and we can tick what we want to get from the staff member or technician who has the vehicle. If we say we need to know the engine capacity and current mileage, we can press Send Request. That has now been created successfully. If we open the Engineer app, we can see on the Engineer dashboard, on the Vehicles tile, that we have two info requests flashing. If we click into that, we can see the two information requests. The engineer can tap into them and update the information that is required. Once that is submitted, we can refresh this page and see that those details have been added on the server side. That is manual information requests. On top of this, we can set up automated vehicle checks. On the Check Setup page, we can create checks. If we create one, we can give it a check title. We'll call this Test Vehicle Check. We'll set the frequency to weekly and add a test mode description. We can also force completion. In the app, in real-time mode, we can force the check at the start of the day or whenever it is due. The app will not let the engineer do anything else until the check is completed. Then we can add the fields we want to write or collect on the vehicle check. These can be actual vehicle fields that will update the server, such as current mileage or other field types. We can record those directly, and we can also ask other questions. For this check, we'll keep it real and ask for current mileage because that is something that changes. Then we'll create some personal questions. We'll ask, is it in good condition? We can choose response types. It can be yes or no, number, drop-down, or multiple select. We'll just use yes or no for this one. We can also allow comments, and we can set up branching questions if required. We'll set up another question for confirming tire pressures. We'll do that as text. Then we'll save the checklist. We have that set as weekly, and that will go out whenever it is due to the engineers or technicians. If we go to the Engineer app now, we'll see the vehicle assigned there. You can see that one check is due, so we're going to show how we go through the check we just created. If we click on the vehicle, we can see the vehicle check. It shows one check due. We have the current mileage and we have some history there, but we'll press Vehicle Checks. This shows the history so you can see the previous tests that have been done. Then there is the new weekly check that we just added. We'll click on that. We made this one quite simple for demonstration purposes, just to show how to set it up, but you can add many more fields. We have kept this basic for the demo. You can add as many questions as you want. We'll just input the current mileage and we'll answer, is the vehicle in good condition? Yes. Then we'll confirm tire pressures. That check is now done. On the server side, if we go into Vehicles and then check results, as the fleet manager, I can see that the check has been carried out. We are green, and no issues have been raised. Going back to Vehicles, we mentioned notifications before. This is where we can set up notifications when a vehicle has a problem. That could be an inspection due, registration due, or service due. Field Ascend also shows those issues on this page. If we just input some data, at the moment the service is due on the 31st of July. If we go into the vehicle and change that manually, under Service and Maintenance, we can put that date in the past. It is currently June 9th, so if we choose a date before June 9th and save it, then go back to Vehicles, we can see the last run showing red because we forced that date to be overdue. This uses a traffic light system, so it will go amber shortly before it goes red. It builds up toward the due date, and it will start sending notifications out. You can see it showing there under Vehicle Issues in the next 30 days. It shows what is due, and you also get vehicle warnings emailed to you as well. Thanks for watching. This is Field Ascend, Field Service Management Software.